Self-love story, the chrysalis I didn't know I was in. Self-love story was born somewhere between rock bottom and the road to self-awareness. I've always felt like love is dramatic, so inherently I thought self-love must be the same. And it is dramatic, just not in the way I imagined. I didn't wake up one day and I finally feel okay, finally feel whole and worthy of good things. I wasn't all of a sudden in love with myself off the wake up alone. That's not how it happened for me. There were still days where I wouldn't look in the mirror for too long. Self love manifested itself slowly, quietly, in real time, and with maximum effort. In uncomfortable conversations, approaching topics old me would have run from with the quickness. In seclusion, in therapy, in my reactions to being triggered, in surviving things old me would have never survived, in learning how to sit with myself without immediately reaching for distraction. Between finally wanting better for myself and finally realizing I had to participate in my own love story for better to come, this entire book was written while I was still becoming, as I still am, still searching, still unlearning and relearning, still rewiring parts of myself I thought were permanent flaws. And I think it's important to say, because we live in a world obsessed with finish lines, perfection, and instant gratification. Everybody wants to speak from the other side of healing, as if it has a timeline and destination. But this is raw, and in the middle of my self-love, nonlinear journey. From the space between who I was at my lowest and who I'm intentionally learning to become. I don't have all the answers. My name ain't Sway. I don't think any of us do, if I'm being honest. But I do think true love starts when we become transparent enough with ourselves to acknowledge ourselves as a whole. The entire report card, not just one grade. The chemistry class with the D and the English class with an A. They are both valid and they both reveal something. Our strengths, our shortcomings, our capacity. When we acknowledge our flaws just as much as our gifts, we finally get a fuller picture of who we are and what we're realistically capable of. We are dynamic, uniquely and wonderfully made, meticulously at that, heavy on purpose, and even heavier on having one. To simply observe ourselves without passing further judgment is a practice. The good, the self-sabotage, the softness, the survival mode, all of it. So while reading or listening to this, I hope you give yourself permission to reflect too, to fully immerse and simply be, to intentionally pour into your cup, to search for answers to invasive questions you probably avoided or buried deeply, to rewrite old narratives to the beat of your own drum, to become more intentional with the way you love yourself and show up for your life. because relearning love isn't about becoming someone entirely new, this foreign, mystical, perfect version of you. Maybe it's about finally returning to yourself, all of you, not the surface level, people pleasing demo version. And maybe that full version of you has been waiting patiently for you this whole time to acknowledge, to accept, to love.